Hey guys, welcome back to the Tuesday podcast. This is just going to be very quick, very simple, but someone needs to hear it. It's been on my mind today, last night, and I've said this before, and I don't know if it's ever been documented, like in my possession. Like I think I put it in a video and something else, but never to my community. Whether you're a man, a woman, whatever you identify as, this is something that just works and should be a part of your mental, right? If you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. But if you teach a man how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. There's so many conversations on different podcasts and different platforms about whether or not, this soft girl era, this high maintenance, this, that, like there's the whole shit, right? About money. And it's funny because as I'm here in the studio and I'm in the process of delivering furniture, I just put some packages out for UPS to pick up. As I'm doing just multiple things in this little span of time that I have. I have a slither of time. Drop off is at this time, pickup is at this time. My time is limited and I cannot waste it. But I kept hearing that quote, and it's not something I made up, but I kept hearing that quote, like, and I've said that to friends before because I'm like, yo, I am one of the most, I will say it, you can learn something from everybody. Everybody's a teacher. Everybody that you come in contact with is teaching you something, whether it's something about yourself, whether it's how to, change your mindset, whatever it is. Don't ever get it twisted. You're always learning, and don't refuse the lesson or, some guidance because it's coming from a place that you don't prefer for it to come from, right? But when a person says, give a person a fish and he'll eat for the day, or teach a person how to fish and he'll eat for a lifetime, it tastes so much better when you have to work for it. You value it more. And I know we've all gotten gifts, or somebody did this for you and you lost it and it was like, oh, that's not a big deal. But when you put your blood, sweat, and tears in it, your hard earned money in something, you just cherish it a little bit better. You just take better care of it. But I was watching so many different little clips and I was like, yo, you never give a person an opportunity to starve you. If a person is the only one feeding you, they have the power to starve you. When you're in a situation, I know it sounds so cliche and shallow and this and that, like so many different words can be placed on this because as a woman in business, that yes, I am able to take care of myself. It makes me so proud that the life that I'm curating and that I've really put together for me and mine has already been in place before anyone comes in place. There's nobody that can take what I'm doing for my family away from us. You can come and add some things, and I'm all for the adding, but we're not going to any place as a damsel in distress. We're not going anywhere saying, please, I am using all my strengths and talents to make sure that we have the things that we need. And if you're a single mom watching this, my heart goes out to you because I know how difficult it could be to do this and do that and do this and do that and do this and do that. And that's why it's important that you take time for you to decompress, to take time for you to, because you know what? A lot of older back in the day people, they were so frustrated that they didn't have help that sometimes you take it out on your kids. Sometimes you take it out on your new spouse. Sometimes you take it out on, whoever's in close proximity, right? But that's why you have to get in that state where it's like, yo, before I go home, if you follow me on Instagram, or, when I leave my workspace on that 45-minute drive, you know what I'm doing? I'm listening to music. I got the top down. I got the windows down because right now I'm just, the day is not going with me home. And luckily it's not very stressful because it's just me here, but I still have a lot to do with very little help. But the beautiful thing about the help that I do receive is the help that I'm receiving can't be taken away. The help that I'm receiving can't be bribed with a bigger cookie. The help that I'm receiving gets all the credit because it's just me and God. It's me and God. My spirit guides and my ancestors, the team of angels around me right now, the credit that they get is me telling you, I'm never alone. But when I've learned how to fish, I took every lesson with me. I study everything. I say this and I've said it and I'll say it again. I study everything around me because everything is a learning experience. And even when I'm a teacher, I'm still a student. I want you guys to understand that it may seem a little easier for someone to just give you something. But you see how many people have given girlfriends bags and shoes and now they want it back? Sir, what is you going to do with this? Refurbish it and give it to somebody else? What are you going to do with it? If I was you and I was smart and somebody gifted me all these gifts, I would keep them in prestige conditions and resell them. I will resell them and rack it on up. But at this point in time, you have to understand to feed yourself is such a beautiful thing. Now, when my man get here, he going to be feeding me. I'm going to be eating off his fork. He's going to be doing all the things, but I'll be doing those things as well. And also, he'll be coming into the world that I created so he sees. She ain't going for that shit. I want you to make sure you feed yourself. Make sure that when someone's showing you how to fish or when someone's presenting bronzino, salmon, however you want to say it, when someone's presenting something to you, you ask some motherfucking questions. I hope you guys have a good week. I'll see you next time.